And I saw a sight that just kind of made me ponder a little bit. Y'all ever have those moments where you kind of get a little sentimental and like, man, that's something else. Now, I don't know what was going on in the truck, or they might have been fighting like cats and dogs. I don't know, but I was coming down 69 toward Lufkin, and sun had already set, but it was just a little bit left to give a little silhouette there. An old 80, probably 85 Chevy tooled along past me, and little old bitty tail lights, and looked in there. There's one seat, man driving with a seatbelt, woman riding with her seatbelt, probably in their 60s. I think they might even go to church with us. Can't call their name, but it just struck me. That's good living. Sunsets and Chevys. I guarantee you there was another car come rearing past us. It was fancy, and in a hurry to get wherever they was going. That truck wasn't. Y'all got to thinking and maybe extrapolating a little bit, putting thoughts and maybe they ain't there, but somewhere in America it's like that. They're probably in their mid-60s. Kids are gone and grown, probably got grandkids, and they're headed home to Wednesday night leftovers. Probably got more than enough money to go out and eat, but they're just happy being with each other, going to church on Wednesday night, and easing home in that 86 Chevrolet truck. I guarantee you everything that old boy in that fancy car is looking for, he just passed it up. Ain't nothing wrong with having nice things. But I think sometimes when we chase that, and that's all we're chasing, you can probably find it in that old 86 Chevy. Funny thing is, all that hullabaloo passing us and everything, I got up to the red light and I was right behind. On the left, there was a fancy car that had just passed us, and on the right was that old 86 Chevrolet truck, side by side at the red light. So no matter how much they rushed and moved along, the old truck was still there at the red light, right next to the fancy one. Isn't that something? Yeah, it just struck me. I grew up pretty modest myself. Mom and Dad never let us want for anything, but I guess it teaches you to be content with what you have. Sometimes you get caught up in chasing pipe dreams and things that probably would do you more harm than good. If you'd learn to settle, not settle in what you want, but just settle down and be consistent. Old boy told me he'd rather have a slow nickel over a fast dollar any day. That slow nickel will still be there. I don't mind being a little modest and living modestly, I guess. A lot of truth in that. I can learn a lot more about that, that's for sure.